not put the microphone on it.
I told you I was going to.
Yeah, let me just take a really pretentious stance here. Alright, so my name's Charlie, and I want to tell you guys a story from a little over 3 years ago. This was when I was a junior in high school, and this happened over winter break. So, winter break, I was bored, and what is a bored 16-year-old going to do? He's going to amuse himself on the internet, so I went and I searched some things up that I probably shouldn't have been searching up. Like, I'm going to be honest, I'm a little embarrassed to talk about this. Like, this is the sort of stuff I shouldn't be looking up until I'm older, right? I joined a Facebook group for chemtrail conspiracy theorists. Some of you guys might have thought that I was going one way with that. They told me to keep it family friendly, and I could really use $500. So for those of you who don't know, chemtrails, it's this idea that when planes leave like a trail of clouds behind them, they're actually spraying chemicals for mind control and geoengineering. And I don't believe in that. If you do believe in it, don't worry, we have classes here. But I believe in messing with stupid people. Because, I'm actually a little bit of a snarky person, right? My friends will come up to me and they'll be like, "Hey, Charlie, what's up?" And I'll say, "The ceiling," and then I have one less friend. And this one time I ran into someone outside. He said, "Hey, Charlie, what's up?" I said, "The ceiling," and I looked like an idiot because we were outside. And so now when someone asks me what's up, I don't think, they're not, I don't hear, "Hey, how are you doing?" I hear, "Are you currently inside or outside of a man-made structure?" And I respond accordingly. Now, if you ask me what's down, that's a whole other flow chart, but this is starting to get a little unhinged, so let's go back to chemtrails. Now, because it really is great, you get to be crazier than them, right? You can find a really low resolution JPEG of a boiling tea kettle, and you can post it with the caption, "Teapot? More like low altitude chemtrail maker." It's so great. There are a lot of stupid people on the internet, and they're also louder than they are in real life, which is why I like to mess with them. I think it's a good idea, within reason, if you're careful about it, to mess with them, because you gotta figure out some way to drown out this stuff, right? I'm Jewish, and people will say stuff on the internet like, "Oh, the Jews control the internet." I'm just like, "Oh, does that mean I can kick you off?" I was on YouTube, and I got a recommended video. The video was called, "Why Do People Hate Jews?" I don't know, Google. Why do you think I'm a neo-Nazi? Actually, no, the video was actually a documentary. It was a short little documentary about the history of anti-Semitism, and it was actually a well-done video. And even the comments, I can't even say that with a straight face. The comments were terrible. Just the worst stuff you can think of. And I felt really bad about it at first, but then, it's like I was able to kind of turn it positive, right? Because all these people are saying terrible things about me, but sometimes I think bad things about myself, right? I get anxious and I feel bad about myself. Sometimes I don't like myself, but then I see these people just I don't have to do that. These strangers are doing it for me. There are some people on the internet who just make me too angry to make fun of them. For example, antivaxxers. They say "Oh, I don't want to vaccinate my child; it'll give them autism." I'm an autistic adult, and that is very offensive to me. And I'm not saying that vaccines had nothing to do with that, but it had more to do with the adult part. and the thing about anti-vaxxers, they're terrible at everything ever. I once had a therapist who was an anti-vaxxer, 2 years ago. I came into one of my sessions, and she gave me a piece of paper and some colored pencils and told me to draw a bridge, which I did, and then she's like, "Now, what does that bridge represent?" "A bridge." "Because you asked me to draw a bridge. I am a literally minded person and a smart aleck." This other time I came in, someone had actually, a student had actually passed away unexpectedly at my school. Not someone who I knew very well, but, I still had feelings about it, and I wanted to talk to her about it, and she started talking about her dead husband, which was there's no polite way to tell someone that you don't care their spouse has died. There's no polite way to do that. So I don't see that therapist anymore. as I said before, I have, anxiety sometimes. That's the main reason why I go to the therapist. And I'll tell you guys a little bit about how that is. It's like, I'll get like premonitions of the future, and they're like really detailed and self-consistent, and then they never come true. It's like being a reverse psychic. And like, this will happen if my brain isn't doing anything for 15 seconds. It'll just go straight into horror mode. It's like the world's worst screensaver. And here's the thing, it's like, I want to say like, hey, can I maybe have this turn on after 10 minutes? Or maybe have it be a picture of my cat instead of my house burning down. The computer's just like, you need administrator permission to do this. I'm the only one who uses this computer. It's my brain. There's an advantage to it, though. I'm talking about, it's like being a reverse psychic. So it means, I can make a little extra money on the side giving people really inaccurate palm readings. Or, to put it another way, palm readings. Actually, can I get someone, come on up. Let me read your palm really quick. All right, according to your palm, my people control the internet, the planes are spraying chemicals, vaccines cause autism. Okay, that'll be $5. You guys have a lot of energy. You're a great crowd. Thank you very so much.